This review is on the intex above ground. This pool is 12 foot and it's been raining quite a bit, and I've been trying to want to do a review on it. So I'm going to do a review on the things that you need to keep up with to maintain your pool, and a couple of things that you need to do to keep it right. Due to the rain, it is green, but I'm going to go over the parts. I'm going to shock it out, and then I'm going to do a review on it. Your pool is going to come with a frame, and you're going to put your poles together, the top part, and then your legs are going to stick up into these poles. The most difficult part is connecting this top ring. Once you get the top ring together, it is pretty much easy. I will say you do need a level ground. If you do not have a level ground, you don't want it to be off more than 4 inches on each side. I'm going to show you. If you can see, it is not leveled on this end. It is 4 inches off. Like I said, we have it set on bricks, but you want to make sure you have some form. You want to make sure that you have some kind of foam to prevent the bricks from touching your pool and ripping your liner. And if you can see over there, it is very Your pool comes with a pump. Here's the pump. You have an outlet here, and you have 2 inlets on whatever side. When you're placing your pool, make sure your inlet and outlet is near a plug. I have mine on. It does have a timer. But I have mine set on a timer on top of that so that it can shut off and shut on to allow the power. It will come 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, and 10 hours to run your pump. Let's go ahead and get the pool cleaned out, and I'm going to show you the steps that you need for that. Your pool is going to come with these caps. You'll get 2 of these and you'll get 1 of these. You want to keep up with these caps for everything. If you do not have these, you're not going to be able to clean your filter and or replace it. I have replaced the filter and I've cleaned the filter, and I find that cleaning the filter does better than replacing my filter. So I'm going to set my caps in now. This stopper goes on the outlet, and these 2 go on your inlet. I'm going to reach in and just place it on your outlet like that. You're going to remove your grid, and you're going to place this cap over the intake hole on your pool. You want to do this about once a week. Do your filter, and then once a week you want to replace your chlorine tablets. If it rains like this, you're going to want to do your shock to maintain your pool. Alright, here's your filter. You're going to, this can be a little complicated when you're reading the directions, so I'm going to show you. You're going to untwist this to allow the pressure to release. You're going to unscrew. Not too much water should come out if you have it stocked up properly. And as you can see, it's time for my filter to be cleaned out and changed. So you're just going to dump that water. You want to dump it. Make sure it's empty, no slugs, no snails. They will get in there. We're going to clean our filter. As you can see, it is beyond, and we're just gonna spray it down. The mosquitoes. We're gonna spray it down with our water hose clean. All right, so we got our filter looking better. Not 100% because it's used, but much better than what it was. And let's go put it back into the unit. This is so important. This rubber gasket right here, you want to make sure that it's set perfectly onto the bottom circle piece right there. See that bottom circle piece? That way you will get a proper clean and a full suction on your pool. And take our parts. I usually dip it in the pool. Put it there. This piece first. And we're going to spin the dark gray piece. Do not tighten this yet. Okay? Next, we're going to remove our plugs that we placed. And then the water pressure will start to come through. You want your water pressure to run just a little bit. You will be losing water, but you don't want air in your lines. And then you're just going to tighten it very gently, just so it stops. Just like that. We're going to turn our pool pump on. I'm going to set it right here so maybe you can see the flow of the water. Alright, so our pool pump is on. One of the things is to maintain not having this. You're going to want to have a chlorine tablet holder. This does not come with your pool. You're going to grab you one of these. They have them in different forms. This is just a standard one. And you're going to want to put your chlorine tablet in here. This is once a week. You want to replace it. I use the 1-inch ones, or if I have a 3-inch one, I will break it in half and use it for this size pool. This is not enough to keep your pool from not turning green. You need more than this to maintain it. And on Sundays, just on Sundays, I put a handful of baking soda in here, just for clarity. This is the shock I'm using. I usually use shock from Walmart. They didn't have any, so I went to Pinch a Penny and I got this. This is enough for 2 applications, so I'm going to use half of this bag to shock the pool. You want to sprinkle it. I'm going to sprinkle it all over. Taking my backyard knife. This knife stays stuff like this in the garden. It's not sharp, it's still. I have half the bag now. Okay, our next step is we're going to sweep our pool. I use this broom I got from Dollar Tree, and I sweep the bottom to help distribute our shock. And you see that float? You want to keep a float in your pool. I have other floats. There's usually two of them. I'm gonna put the other one in there. The storm pushed the float out, so we're gonna put the float back in there. It's dirty, but it's okay. You want to keep floaties in your pool. This will help critters to stay out. You don't want raccoons, you don't want snakes, you definitely don't want frogs in your pool. This will keep the frogs out. The more floaties you have, the better. No frogs, okay? And yeah, so we're just gonna simply sweep. I generally sweep the pool once a day, just to keep the bottom clean. And you want to do the walls as well. You don't have to, but it helps with maintaining just a balance. After you shock your pool, you are going to want to sweep the bottom. That's important because it's going to fall down to the bottom of the pool, and you're going to want to get it circulated. Don't forget to replace these. These go back on there so you won't get the leaves clogging up your filter. I also have the intex skimmer and the intex solar shield pool cover I will be doing a review on as well. They should come out after this video, but I'm going to stick with the pool so far. The pool is great. It's awesome. I will say it is more maintenance than I thought it would have been because we've never had a pool this big. They've always been smaller. You treat this pool just like an in-ground pool. There's no difference. You are going to have to maintain it. That is one thing that was kind of shocking to me. And so you're going to need all of the supplies as well. So put that into mind when you are getting this pool. I love this pool though. It's great. We spend a lot of time out here. The kids love it. If you have a littler one, you might want to not fill your pool up to the top. Our pool, I wish I can kind of show you, but the pool has grid lines. You can see I have grid lines. And the pool was filled just below 6 grid lines. It's full now because of rainfall, but it kept the water not so high for my little one. She's 8, but still this water is pretty deep for her, where she was never able to sit. We were able to sit on the bottom and, relax. So I kept the water low for her. So keep that in mind as well. If you have little ones, you don't have to fill it all the way up to the top. It works perfectly if you don't as well. Let me back up because it is rather large. We used to have a trampoline in this spot, and it is big. It is huge. I did not estimate it to be this big, even with coming out here with a measuring tape. Also, it does not come with a ladder. I could see why it does not come with a ladder, but we had an old play set piece right here, this pirate ship thing, and I took the slide portion off and they use that as a ladder, as you can see. Also, you want to, and this is just optional, I went and got a bucket from the Dollar Tree and I put it right here and I fill it up with clean water where we can step our feet in clean water and step directly in the pool. This will eliminate a lot of sand. It was at one point when we wasn't doing that and there was a ton of sand in the bottom of the pool. I do have a remedy for that though. If you, let me see if I can find it. If you do get sand in the bottom, I can't find it right now. Oh yeah, I found it. You want to get one of these. You want to get one of these Dollar Tree water skirters, and you're just gonna suction all of the sand out. You want to first sweep it to one side of the pool, but you're going to use this, and this will suction all of your sand out very, very easily, and you won't have that headache anymore. Keep your floats. That's my take. Keep floats in your pool and maintain your chemical levels, but it easily goes back to the right chemical once you get in the groove, the right level of balance, and then your pool will be clear. And what else? Keep up with the caps. The caps are very important because you won't be able to change your filter without losing a ton of water. This pool takes A or C filters. I've gone through 6 filters before I realized all I had to do was really just water hose them. Alright, so the pool is clearing up a little bit. I will come back when it is cleared all the way. I am back out and the pool pump has been running for 10 hours. The water has cleared up dramatically. I don't know if you can really tell on camera. I would run it for another, I guess 12 hours. When you put shock in, you want to run your pool pump for 24 hours. It is clearing up. That's it to this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment. I'll try to get to them. Definitely if I know the answers. We've only had this pool since the beginning of summer. And if you found any of this helpful, go ahead and give a like and a subscribe. That would be great. Check out my other videos that are to come. I'm going to do the intex skimmer and also the intex solar shield.